saying that Daniel Bryan, quote, weaseled his way into my match at WrestleMania. Well, you know, WWE Network is now on Peacock, and it's the only place to stream WrestleMania. You can sign up now at peacocktv.com/WWE.
Or you can just grab your cell phone, open up the camera, and scan the QR code in the bottom of your screen. You will receive 50% off of Peacock Premium. That works out to $2.50 a month.
With Peacock Premium, you'll have full exclusive access to WWE Network, including WrestleMania. Edge will be in the main event at WrestleMania. He joins us on commentary. It's Bryan Uso Street Fight live next on Friday Night SmackDown.
Tomorrow morning, keep the WrestleMania vibes flowing. It's Talking Smack. Join hosts Paul Heyman and Caleb Braxton with very special guests Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Natalya and Tamina. Get it tomorrow morning on the free version of WWE Network, streaming on Peacock.
Join us at ringside on commentary for our main event tonight. 1/3 of the main event on WrestleMania Sunday. Edge, welcome.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Corey.
11-time world champion, the Hall of Famer Edge.
As we approach WrestleMania, Edge, knowing what you're facing up against in a triple threat match, where is your head?
My head plans on victory. That's the only thing I can see. That's the only thing I can worry about, no matter what the scenario.
The following contest is a street fight! Introducing first, weighing in at 242 pounds, Jey Uso!
Main event in the house. Well, Jey Uso set for the street fight versus Daniel Bryan tonight. Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Not only is Jey Uso ready for a street fight, he is legally held harmless for whatever he may do, whatever punishment he may inflict on Daniel Bryan.
Well, and I've been in there with Jey Uso, so I know what he can do, and he is main event Jey Uso, and I would argue that he doesn't need Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns needs Jey Uso more.
And now the leader of the Yes Movement.
His opponent from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
I am going to use a quote from Edge from earlier tonight when we kicked off Friday Night SmackDown to set up the main event on WrestleMania Sunday. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan goes right after Jey Uso. This street fight is underway, not waiting for anything to go. Oh, no hold barred. Anything goes in this match tonight. Meanwhile, you said Daniel Bryan Edge was the man who weaseled his way into your match at WrestleMania. Many people would say that you're bitter over the fact that it's now a triple threat at WrestleMania.
Many people, or you would say, Michael, and don't I have a right to be bitter? I won the Royal Rumble. I outlasted 29 other superstars, including Daniel Bryan, yet somehow he is in this match. At my feet, by the way.
Remember, street fights, no countouts, no disqualifications. You win via pinfall or submission. Anything goes in Bryan now. With a right hand of Jey Uso. Long rivalry between these two superstars.
Certainly no stranger.
Don't you look at me.
To one another, which is how we arrived at this point.
Right in front of our guest commentator Edge, and now Jey Uso driven into the barricade. And now Bryan driven. Shoulders first.
And I know he's down at the moment, Edge, but you'd have to admit this is maybe the most aggressive Daniel Bryan we've seen in quite some time. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that, and it needs to be the most aggressive Daniel Bryan we've ever seen, because he is about to be the rated R superstar at WrestleMania. You get your eyes off me too. You don't worry about me. You worry about him.
Watch yourself, folks.
Although, would it bring a smile to your face, Edge, if Daniel Bryan was taken out tonight and couldn't make it to WrestleMania?
I would not be upset if both of these men took each other out, because I can't stand either one.
Oh, my goodness, Bryan now.
There was a time that I actually liked Daniel Bryan, and I respect.
Oh my goodness, chair to Bryan. Bryan could be out.
But if that keeps happening, that's just too bad. Maybe he doesn't make it to WrestleMania if this keeps happening, and I don't care if that does happen.
Watch this impact. Bang!
Great wherewithal by Jey Uso holding up the steel chair, and Bryan stopped dead in his tracks. And this steel chair perfectly legal, as is anything Jey Uso can dream up in this street fight, because a hold harmless agreement was procured earlier in the night by Paul Heyman.
Looks like Edge with a chair last week. And now look at Jey Uso.
Oh, no.
They're trying to break
Edge, you're
Bryan's leg.
You gotta like the sight of this, Edge.
I'm not complaining.
Uso now heading up to the top rope. Daniel Bryan's in deep trouble. He's going to try to break his leg. And Bryan rolled out of harm's way.
Bryan avoiding catastrophe in that moment. Crash landing for Jey Uso, who's favoring his shoulder, it appears.
And now Bryan unloading on Jey Uso.
Daniel Bryan swinging for the fences.
Uso rolling out of harm's way.
Hold on.
Well, here comes the third member of the triple threat at WrestleMania.
We know the head of the table only operates on Roman Reigns' time. You've got to wonder what exactly the Universal Champion has in mind tonight.
And this is the man that I should have been facing one-on-one at WrestleMania.
Well, you're not. It's a triple threat. Bryan, Reigns, and Edge. The street fight. Bryan and Jey Uso continues. Edge and Reigns are both here live on SmackDown.